Here's the accurate story that I've been telling for forever. Saudi Arabia and Russia hatched a plan to con Donald Trump into signing a huge production cut deal. And they actually did this before COVID. They were going to do this regardless of if COVID happened or not. Understand that Vladimir Putin and MBS are tight. They're very close friends. They're very close allies. Why in the world would they get in the middle of an oil price war? If not but for to get Donald Trump to the table. So COVID happened. They started the oil price war. Oil went negative. That's the zero line. So that's how far below zero it was. And they got what they wanted. They got Donald Trump to come to the table. You see, they needed his blessing because he'd been threatening Saudi Arabia his entire presidency if they didn't continue increasing oil production. But they knew if they showed him a little favor, they knew if they talked to him the right way, they could pretty much convince him to do anything because it's Donald Trump. So he agreed to the OPEC 2020 deal, a 2-year production cut of 10%. So this was a 9.7 million barrel a day production cut, which at the time was almost as much as the entire U.S. production because U.S. production had fallen to 11.5 or so million barrels a day. So just imagine almost wiping out all of the United States oil production on the global market, what that would do. That deal was signed in April of 2020 and it ended May 1st of 2022. The problem with the deal was that it was a 2-year cut. That was a terrible, terrible deal. This is what happened to gas prices from the beginning of the deal to the end of the deal. This is what happened to inflation in the United States, beginning of the deal, end of the deal. This is what happened to global inflation, beginning of the deal, end of the deal. And this is what happened by the end of the deal. Saudi Aramco became the most valuable company to ever exist. And somewhere in there was a deal for Jared Kushner to get $2 billion. That is the accurate and correct depiction of the events. Because half the podcasts in the country right now are getting it wrong. So don't just share this, share it with the right people. Those people running those podcasts, people in the media. That way they can deliver the correct information. Thanks.